All right. Hello and welcome everyone to the critical progression route. So, as a quick explanation for what this is a video that is for the critical progression route. If this has been released to the public, there will be a link to this in the description below the video. This is a huge new player guide that goes through and details and gives videos for all of the early game and eventually late game things that players are going to encounter and how to deal with all of those and also, of course, gain power along that route. That being said, this is done on an entirely free-to-play account, having spent no money and no expectation of spending anything, alongside the free-to-play-through account, which is Critical Frog, which you'll see in the video. With that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully it has been helpful. Let me know if there's anything that you would, include in the video as additional information or anything like that. I'm going to try and have videos for all of the different quests and also some of the optional objectives as well as needed in the critical progression route, and hope to have it out soon if you are not already seeing it in the description. Now we're ready to do the Archwing. This quest is very simple, so it should not be a problem. We need the Archwing. This is needed for both a junction, and also you'll want the Archwing for a number of different things. So it is time to acquire the Archwing.
Master blueprint for the Autonata Archwing, the first of many Archwings. To complete it, you must find its component parts. Unfortunately, an ancient Orokin archive detailing the locations of the parts was recently stolen by the Corpus. Your first job is to recover this archive. Hurry. The Archwing needs to be ready before the Baelor Fomorians launch their first attack.
Alright. Don't worry about what any of the Baelor Fomorians and stuff are. Not important. Let's go recover the Orokin archive.
The Corpus have snuck into the Void and secured crucial Orokin archives detailing the hidden locations of much-needed Archwing parts.
I do love how much spy and stuff there is early game. If only there wasn't so much defense.
Get to the portal. We need to shut the Corpus out of the Void before we search for the Orokin archive.
Because I think this mission is what? This is like 2 spies and 2 spies, a Sabo, and a couple X-Scabs.
The enemy are using a Void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal, destroy the key and the device.
Most of the mods we need from those. Oh, also, worth noting for anyone who's watching this guide in the future, breaking certain crates in the Void has a chance to drop a large variety of good mods. You can check out my ancient Void crate farming video for all the information needed on that. It hasn't changed in all this time, if you can believe that. That video, I think, is 5 years old at this point. Also, the drop tables for that are lost to time. It's not on the DE drop table site. So it is only from ancient data mines of the game that we know what drops there. It's on the wiki? Yes, it is on the wiki from those ancient data mines.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Reminder that the wiki only knows things because somebody figured it out. The wiki is not made by DE. With one of the free-to-play, do you switch to Gunstream later? Today we should be doing Duviri, which is going to get us the Azathane and Kalervo in pretty short order.
There's the torsion beam device.
And with those two things, we are going to obliterate this universe.
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
Poor Lynx.
Pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
6 years ago for the crate farm. It was in 2017. Nice. There you go. That video, still relevant. There's a few better ways to break crates now, but if you're a new player, that video is a hyper relevant. Also, the only time you're really going to do that farm.
Tenno, you do not want to be on this side of the portal when that key melts down.
You don't have to worry about that. I mean, you don't want to be on that side of the portal, but she means the other side of the portal. We're just going fast. Break all this stuff, grab this, breaking all these crates. This is one of the things that is considered to be a treasure room, so it's worth breaking the crates in like these little cubbies, which I'm doing with heavy attacks from the bow here.
I've located the cache.
So those can all be mod drops.
Orkin Archive. Get there now. You found the Orkin Archive. You are one step closer to unleashing.
Also, we could find the other two caches, but it's not super worthwhile to do here unless you have a Nightwave for it or something to that effect.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Does it fail or do you just die? I believe it fails. I don't remember. That's been infinity time since then. Is this account brand new? Yes. It is. This account just logged in for the first time yesterday. Isn't this where Bullet Dance comes from? I don't know if it can drop in here. This is a quest, so I don't know. Extract the wings blueprint. Can point you towards Tuviri at all, or does it just throw the button into navigation? So the button is in navigation, but also it pops up all the time in the bottom right. Hey, you can do this. Hello, sir? So it does very much tell you about it.
The Orkin Archive has led us to this location. Defend the extractors until you find an Archwing part blueprint.
All right. Drop in the excavator and hope we see guys who carry power cells. Hey, one right away. Lucky me. The luck of this account continues. All right. Okay. Did they fix this so that it actually just spawns enough power carriers like right away? Can all of the early game excavations work this way? Please? This was stellar. This was exactly what I wanted even. Also, Mag continues to be very good.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Plus 12 energy.
Deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
I think it always comes out of the first one, so you really don't need to do that. But I guess we have enough here, so we might as well fill it up. I don't think it's going to finish, but whatever. It could theoretically happen. This is awesome.
That's it. You found.
Yeah, there's the Odonata wings. We can leave now.
Head to extraction when you are ready.
I didn't think he was watching our chat. I respect his consistency. Yes, YouTube, I can see the chat on both. They are next to each other for me. I can see both of you, and I appreciate you both. Progress at all out of stream. I wrote a Vectis guide. The only things I might do off stream, it's not going to be any quests or anything. If it'll be anything, it'll probably be like a mastery test, because those have 24-hour cooldowns. Set up the prompter thing. I do have the prompter thing set up. That's actually where I have. So the way I made room for chat was I can actually see what my stream preview is here in the prompter, which allows me to more accurately do dumb shit like this.
You must forge it immediately. It won't be long now until you are flying through the skies like a winged death machine.
That's the launcher. Odonata wings. Oh, I forgot these take neurodes. I'll have to take a screenshot of that full thing whenever we have all the stuff. We're gonna grab the harness. Double stream, such a nice thing, man. Yeah, no, it's really good that we can do this now, honestly. Yeah, we will do yet another excavation. This is the same thing, only this time there are Grineer here. Plenty to trade for plat in this account. I actually think for this free-to-play through, that's going to be wholly unnecessary. In the past, we've done trades for, like, augments or, like, other random stuff, but, like, I gotta keep it real. After we do what we're gonna do in Duviri, I'll be more than ready for Steel Path. So, like, it's just not gonna be necessary to trade for anything. Like, we're gonna do silly, goofy things to the progression of the game. Like, before, it's like, you know, in the past, I've, like, traded for some, like, corrupted mods I might need. But also corrupted mods are not. Like, we have the corrupted mod we actually needed. And needed is a strong word in fleeting expertise. Because that fleeting expertise is more for mag than it is for what we're going to get to in the future. But, you know. Yeah, and Corrupt Charge. Yeah, Corrupt Charge is real. Corrupt Charge also not needed. Exceedingly good. Not needed. Maybe needed for Steel Path. But, you know. Obviously, we can all see how good mag is. Man, I can't express enough how much them giving you the real bow now is such an insane upgrade. Did you guys know that from Mark 1 bow to the real bow, it is almost double damage?
Head to extraction when you are ready.
Real bow with real mods? Real mods, hardly. Ooh, hello. Neuroptic Mass helping us quite a bit here. Neurodes are a nice need early on. Ferrite. All those little resource nodes just worth grabbing. To save my future self some trouble as well by scanning this. Those of you watching the guide, don't worry about that unless you're planning on doing the Titania quest in 100 hours. It's not a big deal. If you see them, I guess they're worth scanning. You could do it. You don't have to. Don't feel pressured. It's just a weird flower. It's not important. Not necessary for anything. Other than Mastery, is there any reason at all for getting the Mark 1 weapons? Other than Mastery, no. How's Real Kunai compared to Mark 1? It's a good step up. Definitely like a reasonable pick. Alright, it's time to extract the systems. I bet you can't guess what we're going to do for this mission. As a little note, probably mentioned that your movement is 10 years of experience and theirs is going to be 1, and don't feel bad about it. Oh, yeah, no. I think, yeah, no one should expect to be, like, moving the way that I move. Like, I am matching into missions with people who have Warframes that can teleport, and I'm like, are you guys at extraction yet? So do not feel bad if you're not, like, getting through missions this fast. You probably shouldn't be. There is a learning curve.
excavator
I wish we could
has
get those
run out of
decorations for the
power.
orbiter.
Find a cell.
Give it to me. Enemies, please. Thank you. Energy. There's 2.
An artifact has been
And now we're good.
Proceed to the dig site.
Is it Mag Prime in rotation right now? Probably. That's a big thing, though, is that the difference on primes is very minor. Like, primes mostly look visually different. The only primes that have any, like, statistical differences that actually really matter are, like, Volt Prime. How far are you taking this account? This account's going to go all the way. This account will do Whispers eventually. And that is not out yet.
That's it. You found an Archwing part blueprint. Head to extraction when you are ready.
Looks are 80% of power. True. That's a fact. Whispers comes with the tome/book weapon, yes. Do you think it'll be a good weapon or just mid? I mean, with their trend recently of like stuff like the Nadaruk, I think it'll be great. Like, generally, quest weapons are really good. Like, generally speaking, they're very, very good. So I think that we're going to have that trend continue. All right, all of our Odonata parts have been acquired. I think we have everything for it, pretty sure. But let's make sure. Also, search bar here, very helpful. Odo. You can also type in the full Odonata if you need to. So for this, we need, what, 600 circuits total. 2 Neurodes, 800 Rubido, and then 1 Morphic, 500 Salvage, 150 Alloy Plate, which is nothing, and a little bit of Polymer. So overall, if you're needing to farm anything here, Rubido, really easy to get from Earth, Eurasia. That's also where you're probably likely to get your Neurode here. You can also do Mariana on Earth, which should also be pretty good for that. The Ferrite is just, you're just going to have that naturally. For circuits, I think Phobos is going to be our early source of circuits if you do happen to need any. Let me do a double check on that on here on Phobos. No, Phobos is not those, not the circuits. Was it Ceres that's the circuits? Yeah, Ceres is our early source of circuits here. There's a few different missions you can choose to do here. You can choose to do Draco. Gabby is very solid for this because you get that additional 35% resource drop chance. So probably overall, I would suggest Gabby for circuits if you are needing it to farm them. And then is Void circuits as well? I probably wouldn't suggest you do Void because the missions you have access to aren't great for it. But if you want to farm Hepit for relics, if you're going to be doing your relic farm for doing corrupted farming on Deimos, you could go that way. But generally speaking, like Gabby is going to be like a longer mission that you can get all your circuits in at once if you need those. And then otherwise, nothing here is going to be giving you much trouble. Pretty much everything else here is like a single Morphic, which that does come from Phobos. Those should not be a problem. But yeah, let's build all this stuff up. Yeah, most of the, like, the Rubido and the Neurodes are going to come off of Earth. Reworking things is a goodwill. New thing is hype. And you need a balance of both.
Crafted an Archwing. Now I must commence calibration. So much to do. By my calculations, this process will take
372 hours.
Oh, that does seem like a long time.
Let's find Corpus Intel.
This is an urgent mission. A Corpus scout ship with information. Tensions
Let's be high. Let's be real. The Hydroid rework was hype as hell for existing players.
to find out what the corpus knows.
I would wager that the Hydroid rework brought in exactly 0 new players. I love how this like bad voice direction gets actually addressed later.
We have a problem. There is something breaking from the void.
And look at this unique extraction. What could this possibly mean?
This ship is disintegrating. Aborting mission. Get to extraction.
Sorry, ship integrity will not permit extraction at this time.
You only have one chance. Ordis. Deploy Archwing.
But my calibrations, it's not...
Ordis, do it now.
Okay. Deploying Archwing.
This is a really cool intro mission for Archwing.
Tenno, you need to get to the other side of this debris field where Ordis can safely extract you.
Archwing has like never been great, like alone.
Stay focused.
But this intro mission is really good.
They're trying to trap you in an energy net. Destroy that
Need to
Zeppelin.
destroy those.
Energy net dissipating. Keep moving. That Zeppelin just engaged an energy net. You're stuck in here until it's destroyed. The net is down. Get going.
Operator, the Archwing is performing beyond expectations. I suppose my calibration process was not necessary after all.
Off we go.
Tenno, you have to keep moving.
Also, by default, this teleport is your dodge.
Ordis, can you extract now? Tenno, stand by for pickup.
So if you rebound that to be easily accessible, it's very nice.
We now have the tools to take on Vahek and his Baylor.
The Archwing
His
completed.
arsenal is growing, but so will ours. There are more Archwing designs and more weapons.
You don't need those.
Together we will take to the skies and confront this new.
We will do that as little as we can possibly do. All right. So we're about to be into the thick of it with a lot of videos coming out. Thank you for your patience, everyone. And also, of course, as usual, thank you to the patrons, Alex Parnham, Angel SBM, Arbiter Daydream, Nuven, Plotomatic, Brandon Coggin, Brutus Salazar, Dylan Dworsky, Ethrain, Hafan, James Harsthorne, JC4 Science, John Lobdell, Joshua Adams, Luzanth, Mikkelkel, Minty Ginja, Mitchta, Nerve, Ramoxidate, Tamrielic Wastelander, The Coupon of Death, Tomeworm, Waifu Wars, and Zeraphir, and of course to all of the $5 patrons as well. It is hugely appreciated with us getting into big free-to-play times, which should hopefully be excellent. Sorry if guides are a little floody on the inbox side, but it'll be a nice change of pace perhaps.